Previously on Investigations 2. Oh man, I'm so not ready for this. Dude, he hasn't been murdered. Moreover, he was murdered inside the prison walls. Was he trying to dig a tunnel out? Well, I mean, he wasn't supposed to be in here at all. There's too many footprints, including my own now. Allow me to introduce him to you. Raymond Shields, attorney at law. All the prison inmates are wearing electronic bracelets. Oh boy, zero escape. Hello, we meet again. In the past few days, no one has used this room. There's something in this crime scene that should not exist. Uh-oh. I'll use my powers of deduction and inspect the crime scene again. Now, where was I? Uh-oh. Oh, this is where it gets fun, y'all. Let's check it out! Doo-doo-doo! Ah, we got deduce. Alright, so something should not exist. I keep thinking about the bracelet, but maybe that's like the... It looks like he's not wearing one, but he wasn't an inmate though, so yeah. The question is more like, how did he even get in here in the first place, though? Can I just look at what I have here, first of all? Because that would help a lot if I could just go over this again. Sounds alarm in response to a prisoner's bracelet. Was installed on the door of the workroom, and they said there was no locks on it or anything, so I wonder. Well, it has to be, like, I mean, it's like I said before, it has to be the door sensor, whatever it is. At least that's, I'm kind of just assuming there, usually that's the way it is. I don't see how anything else really contradicts anything. Oh, excuse me. Well, the glove seems like the most likely thing, because glove, bracelet, sensor, it all kind of fits together. I'm not really sure how, though. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I could try the door sensor. Eureka, baby! The inmates cannot freely enter this room, as they're wearing bracelets that set off the sensors. According to the guard, it seems that no inmates were scheduled to enter this room today. However, a rubber glove used by the inmates was left in here. Okay, dude, of course. No yet. However, it seems that this rubber glove is connected to our case. I wonder how they would have pulled that off. Aside from the inmates and prison guards, does anyone else have access to this room? Well, this is a prison facility after all. Only inmates and prison guards come here. So far, so good. Aw, Mr. Shields. What are you saying? There are others that come in here. What are you saying? There are others that come in here. That's how he said it. Sometimes I don't know the context of the sentence yet, so I don't know how to inflict it, you know? Aside from inmates and prison guards, there are certain things that can enter this room. Are you talking about them? But they're... I think he's talking about guard dogs? Kay said something about animals earlier, and there was a guard dog in the opening cutscene. It should be obvious. You came all the way here without seeing one, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Usually you can find him walking around the prison facility. Well, you'll see once you leave this room, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Hey, you're just saying that to get Mr. Edgeworth to leave, pal. What now? Don't you trust me? I don't know if I trust you yet. Mr. Detective, you have a big body, but a small mind. Ow! What'd you say, pal? You want to say that to my face? Oh wait, you did say it to my face. Detective Gumshoe. Ah, sorry, sir. Just trying to be cool here. Come on, follow me. I'll show you what Uncle Ray has been talking about. Arf, arf. Here we go. Holy jeez, man. What kind of a prison is this? Like, this looks like the final battle scene from Karate Kid 2. Oh my god! This place is a little different from a normal prison. There are just more just the prisoners and gods living here. Animals. Yup. Animals. According to the guard, they introduced animal therapy here several years ago. Each prisoner is assigned one animal. In other words, they receive a pet partner. Feel bad for those animals. Plus, learn to take care of their pet is a great qualification to have. So you mean that workroom? Yep. That's where the prisoners practice taking care of their pets. I got a horrible feeling about this. I really hope there's no, like, animal cruelty or anything going on here. Or that none of that actually happens, because that's hard to deal with. And the thing you mentioned that could enter the crime scene is... right, these animals. Not just dogs, but cats and horses. Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. Why would an animal leave behind a rubber glove? Wow. Quite right, but the fact remains that they could have entered the crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please talk some sense into this man? Mr. Shields, are the animals allowed to go wherever they please? Most of the doors in this prison are fitted with sensors. The sensors not only sound an alarm in response to the prisoner's bracelets, they also respond to the animal's microchip and open the doors for them. Or we already have microchips installed on them. That's, you know, trigger number 1. Microchip. It's like a tiny machine embedded under the animal's skin. All it takes is a simple injection, and the microchip is inserted. What? That sounds painful. I've heard it's not that painful. But anyway, since the animals aren't criminals, they are allowed to move around freely. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think an animal has ever been a criminal. How ironic. The ones with the most freedom in this prison are the animals. Door sensor data updated. Opens doors for animals. Sounds alarm responsive prisoner's bracelet. Okay. Still, they can't go out of the prison. The prison's entrance does not have a sensor. Oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. What's that? Is that a bell? Sounds like a little bicycle bell. Oh, there's the dog! Alright. Wow! Hello, dog! What's this? This dog! It has a bell on its collar. Yeah, I think you would want to know when that thing is getting near, I tell you. What is that, a bull mastiff? I have no idea. I'm so dumb with it when it comes to dogs. He's got a profile picture. Is this the case with the... So here's the thing, the one thing that I know about this game, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I don't think I did though. The only thing I know about this game, aside from like what I've already seen, there's one case that involves an animal, but I thought it was a whale. I still don't know, and maybe... It looks like it might be this one now, I don't know. Mr. Edgeworth, why are you glaring at each other? Because I don't like dogs. They ain't got no gas in it. Mr. Edgeworth, you're not good with dogs, are you, sir? I'll take that dog myself. Here, boy, here, boy. That dog is just like, get me out of here. Is that a chimp? Completely ignored me, sir. Compared to the other animals, there's something different about this one. I'm sensing a great hostility towards me only. Well, now that I've introduced you to the animals, what's next on the agenda? Let's go to Burger King! We'll question those related to the case, pal. Yes, we should gather information about the state of things when the body was discovered. These inmates are just standing here, like, probably listening into this conversation. It's like the most interesting thing they've heard all day. Well, here we go. Well, you know what it looks like? It looks like Terry Falls. Okay, never mind. Wow. He's completely ignoring me, sir. You there. Do you know anything about the incident? Yeah. Yeah, I killed her. Oh. The pouty lip. I love that pouty lip. Yeah, don't be so cold. Come on, you can talk to us. Or how about an introductory hug? This guy and his hugs. It's time. Time for what? Sorry, was Uncle Ray's joke a little too much? Whoa, whoa, dude. Oh, so much. Wow, the last 5 seconds of my life have been undescribable. It's like Little Mac with Super Macho Man's color hair, Bald Bull's actual hair, a little bit of stitching in there, a puppy. How is he holding those things up? Exercise time. This man is clearly odd. I need to get some answers from him. Your name is... Me, I'm prisoner number D259. J. Elbert. Gotta raise my metabolism. I can't let my muscles rest. Wait, we need a different voice. I need to pee. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. Gotta raise my metabolism. Can't let my muscles rest. Muscles aside, it looks like you've lost a lot of weight. Half the match is won even before it has begun. Yeah. Gotta make the weight limit. You're not gonna punch me, are you? Are you entering some kind of tournament? Perhaps as a boxer? Yeah, I'm a former boxer, but exercise is just a hobby of mine. Well, what else are you gonna do in prison, right? Well, then it sure looks like that's the bear's hobby, too. Is that a bear? He's hanging on like an apron. So cute. So kawaii. Well, I guess it is a bear. This is Rocky, the polar bear. He's my partner. Rocky? He's loosened his tongue. Maybe we can try asking him now. Where were you and Rocky at the time of the incident? I was in my cell, dude. I don't know anything. I got nothing to say to you. That's for me to decide. Now answer the question! Didn't I just tell you? I know nothing. He has no intention of talking. Logic chess time! In that case, you got no choice but to use that! Yes, if he insists he has nothing to do with this, we'll just have to prove there's a connection. Mr. Elbert, by all means, you will tell us what you know. Do all the inmates in here have, like, animals in their name? Here we go. It's time. Now let's analyze the situation. Okay, look at my chess pieces. I'm awesome. A fighting stance. In these circumstances, a direct confrontation would be pointless. When my opponent becomes agitated, I should calmly wait and see. Yeah, you said this last time, even though I didn't learn from it. Alright, just like Punch-Out, wait for the opening and don't hold back. I'll ask about his movements today. Wow! From chess to boxing, an unlikely combination. Can you tell me what you have done today? Answer me! If you want to fight with me, get into your fighting stance. Dude, I could totally kick your ass, but I'm just gonna wait and see. What? Are you throwing in the towel already? This is not a fist fight. Welcome to the war that is chess. Hasn't all that moving around tired you out? Not yet. Don't underestimate my stamina. You want to test me with that body of yours? I ain't tired at all. Well, first off, I held back in my training today. I'd stay quietly in my cell. Quietly? What's with all that sweat? Buzz off. That's all I got to say. I'm getting a little tired. Oh, he seems okay. It seems okay now. You're a well-trained boxer. However, you need more practice in the art of lying. Getting a little tired. That's not possible. You said that you stayed quietly in your cell just a moment ago. Yeah, well, if you sit around all day, you will be tired because your body has no reason to make any energy. The gloves is coming off, pal. I'm gonna teach you a lesson in low center of gravity. This man, it looks like he's still hiding something. Next, I'll ask him about the time of the incident. Okay, we're fine. Well, for now, we are. I do not need to use fists. I mean, if I had to, I totally could, but, you know. Do you recall what you were doing at the time of the incident? Sleeping. Rocky was, too. The incident happened just a few moments ago. You look wide awake to me. Time to wait and see. Here he goes. Oh, damn. Yeah, wait and see. Muscles strengthen while they're resting. Sleep is important. Well, then I'm sorry to have woken you. Rest is a part of training, right? Uh-oh. So you get it after all. Not bad, Mr. Prosecutor. How did you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't recall ever introducing myself as a prosecutor. How did you know? That's... uh-oh. The conversation we had when we first entered this room. Were you by any chance eavesdropping on us? In that case, there's no way you could have been asleep. You lied to us! Oh, well, I got a little lucky there, I think. I mean, I don't know what kind of timeline we're talking about here, because, like, I figured we would have woken him up, he would have heard us in the room, and he would have woke up and started listening then. But even then, like, if our conversation was only 5 minutes, he still might have been drowsy, Anyway, never mind. Okay, then if he was awake, he might have noticed something. Ooh, yeah, I'll try it again. What you gonna do? Sorry, but I got no answers for you. I was asleep then. Rocky was too. Let's try using that clue. Weren't you exercising? Here's a night for you. Stop telling such an obvious lie. Didn't you admit it earlier? You were exercising, you dumbass. Ooh. Just looks like I had to say to counter. Your back's against the ropes and there's no way out. Just confess already. Hey, quiet down a bit. If outsiders like you make a racket, you'll frighten the animals again. Again? You've been persistent, however, I'm afraid you're about to hit the mat. You said again just now. Did something happen earlier? To frighten the animals? Crap. Oh man. He looks just like Piston Honda taking a hit. Damn it. How could I get sucker punched like that? There was this great scream back then. It startled the animals. Dang. I would never have lost in a real ring. Checkmate. Checkmate, Mr. Echo. Man. I believe this proves that you do know something about the case. Damn. Okay, I'll talk. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. Check out my punch. Don't lose focus, Kay. The real game has just begun. Yeah, you said that before, actually. What's going on, Mr. Fingers? Let's just stop for a moment. Uncle Ray's got one more important thing to say. It must be fate that has brought us together after all these years. Oh my god. I've received a handicap you need to observe your skills carefully. And I'll be giving a detailed report to that person about how much you've grown. The chief prosecutor? You didn't know? The truth is... Uh-oh. This doesn't concern Kate. She doesn't need to know. Whoa there. You scared me. Don't get so worked up. You can do what you like. It doesn't matter to me. How you've been leading your life ever since you were tainted by the Von Karma way. I'm sure that person will be interested. I feel that it's my duty to report it to him. Uh-oh. I've exposed your mistakes here. I won't let you disappoint him any further. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you guys talking about? Don't concern yourself with it. Our only opponent now is Albert. I mean, I get it. He's trying to protect her. He doesn't want her involved in whatever this is. You're gonna be sorry. Ugh, the sweat flying off of it. Oh my god, those bulgy eyes! About the incident. Recreation time ended around 10 a.m. I returned to this room and went straight to my training. Just as I counted to 2, I heard a voice shout out, "Arrgh, I've been stabbed!" Sounded like someone in pain, calling out for help. But I couldn't do anything since I was locked up in my cell. So I went back to my training. You just didn't care at all? That's odd. You really weren't bothered by that shout? You didn't, like, shout? You know, like that guy in the Green Mile? You'd be like, "Ah!" Anyway, look out for number 1 before you look out for others. That's the basic rule in prison. I also heard this other one time. Do unto others before they do unto you. Is all that training equipment yours? You seem to have quite a collection. I'll get them from the supplier. You know, he gets them from Red, basically. You can get just about anything if you put it in order. It's our secret shop. That's quite convenient. So if Uncle Ray wanted a cute girl... no, maybe a poster of a cute girl, that's about as far as it's gonna go. Because I'm going to knock you down for the count in 1 hit. Dang, Edgeworth. You're gonna kill me. Stop kidding around. Hey, don't ignore your Uncle Ray. Like, on the surface, he seems so, you know, tough, but yet he's got this, like, funny... I don't know, it's hard to describe. Died instantly. Hang on a second. Didn't he say... He said he heard him scream something, though. Mr. Albert, can you hear my voice clearly? Why, you mocking me? The victim received a fatal blow to the throat. Which means... he couldn't possibly have screamed... Also, he died instantly. So it says. So why'd you hear it nodding? That'd be, I don't know, would you die instantly from... I would hope you would, to be honest, but... There should have been a scream. There should have been one. Dang it, I'll rip that smug look off your face. He wanted there to be a scream? Was he trying to... Uh-oh. Oh, this is not looking good for you, dude. He's gonna be like the total opposite. He's gonna be a total pansy or something. Oh, what's up? Yeah, I heard the scream. Recreation time, it just ended. It happened after we returned to our cells. So then, I tell that guy, I heard a great scream. Can you describe that scream for me? Sure. I never told that guy about the contents of the scream, though. The contents of the scream. The scream contained something. Someone come quickly! A man's been... Something like that. Oh, okay. So someone found the body and they screamed. Gotcha. But rather it was the first person to discover the body who screamed. And there was no body discovery announcement because we needed 2 more people to discover it. So there was nothing wrong with Mr. Well, there was, because he said, the guy said, I've been stabbed. Like, he used those exact words. No, in this case, a new problem has presented itself. Mr. Elbert, I do not hear the scream. It's odd that you didn't hear the scream, sir. Hey, you. Why'd you hear the scream, pal? Yeah, because then he turned around and backpedaled and said, oh, I didn't hear a scream. Man, don't be punching Gumshoe! He's sweet! And that's right when the other prisoner said, well, there was a scream. You guys need to get your story straight, that's all I know. How could I have killed someone in the workroom? Well, if you did it before he came back to the cell, and then someone came in and found the body, that would go right along with the whole story. What's on your mind, Gumshoe? Yeah, none of us could have killed him. If we could have killed him, we would have already killed all you guys by now. Man, get your hands off those cell bars and sit down. You guys don't think you're going to get out of this prison alive. Despite being locked inside cages, these guys are still dangerous criminals. Like we got ourselves in a pretty bad situation here. What can I do? I can't talk to them in these circumstances. What?! That was so cool! This must be the girl on the cover then. She has a voice. It is a girl. Yep, there she is. Who are you? Why is your hair so... Man. There are more details to discuss here than I think we have time for in the rest of this episode, I'll tell you what. But in the meantime, music. She's like, shut up and let me kiss you. Oh no. Congratulations, you get to spend the night in the disciplinary room. Uh-oh. The boo box.
The boo box.
Not the boo box! That's... No, not there. Anywhere but there! Except this wonderful blessing. Oh, man. Let your heart be reborn. Cast away your sins. No, that's not gonna work. Stop it! No! But yes. Oh, goddess of law. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to do about this. You are... I'm the next ultimate prosecutor. My name is Justine Courtney. I'm privileged to be a judge, an emissary of the strength of the law. A judge, you say? Go back to Final Fantasy XII. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I came to meet with you personally. I convey the will of the prosecutor. Oh, the PIC. The will of the pick. PIC. What's that? Do not use that name so lightly. Those are the sacred words of the goddess of law. Since little Kay doesn't know, Uncle Ray will explain it for her. The PIC is an assembly comprised of 11 members. Oh man. If I'm not mistaken, its members are elected from politicians and those of the legal profession. So I take it you are one of those members?
Indeed. I am thankful they judged me worthy of such a task.
I too am thankful that I was able to meet you here. How about a hug of thankfulness?
Overruled!
She's like, no. Overruled, I love it. The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee also shares deep ties with the Bar Association. Just kinda got this British thing going on, I need to watch that. So your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them?
Well said. May you be blessed by the goddess of law.
Our job is to remove problematic prosecutors from their cases. And so those people not fit to be prosecutors will be stripped of their prosecutor's badge. Oh man. I think we got it now. What business does this whatchamacallit committee have with Mr. Edgeworth, pal? We're in the middle of an investigation here.
Objection!
What? Who the hell are you? Oh my god, selfie! Wow, you thick... Seriously, how thick-headed can you be? Just who do you think you are, pal? I'm Selfie! I'm a prosecutor. Sebastian de Best is my name. Haven't you heard of me? At the prosecutor's office, everyone calls me the best. I would have thought the beast. But I'm so beloved there. Edward's like, this is not happening right now. I've never heard of you. Hey you, Mr. Flatfoot. You've heard of me, right? This is the first time, pal. Oh well, can't be helped. There's no way someone who's so thick on the intake could have good ears. So now you're Wind Waker, Link. Wow. Just music, just music.
I suppose it's only natural that Sebastian only became a prosecutor last month.
He's just a rookie prosecutor? Right, the best rookie prosecutor in the office.
Also, he plans to be.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here to clean up the mess you made. What do you mean? The PIC intends to have me replaced. That much is clear. Not again! Dude, Edgeworth is the best at his job. If he could be a prosecutor here, he could fly out to Germany and just do it with Von Karma. Do it and do it.
Very well. This judgment has been passed under the name of the Goddess of Law. The incident at the President's welcoming event, and the murder of Horace Knightley. The Prosecutorial Investigation Committee has decreed that you will be taken off this case. And Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case, that is all.
Dear God, man. Just like that? But, Your Honor, I thought I asked for an explanation. Not all this political breastfeeding.
The judgment is guilty. The Goddess of Law's verdict is absolute.
I've done nothing to warrant being taken off this case.
You don't remember. Very well. In that case, I shall remind you of your past crimes.
Oh no. Yeah, but he allowed it! Where is he? Get him in here so he can tell me. So he can tell you. Yeah, but...
A single mistake could have sparked an international incident.
Oh my god, your dick just got longer!
You crossed the line as a prosecutor. You've gravely overstepped your authority.
Well, prepare to get gravely roasted then. I'll admit my actions may have gone against the rules. However, if I had not taken that risk, I'm certain the truth would never have been found. The truth! It's the key word here. I never consider my actions as a mistake. It's like they girlified the letters and everything.
So you're saying that as long as the ends justify the means?
I am saying that!
It's alright to ignore the rules. That is an extremely dangerous way of thinking.
Man.
No one is above the rules. That is the spirit of law.
I get the feeling that by the end of this game, she's gonna be against them too. I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your way of thinking.
I see. That's a shame, even so. Allow me to,
Wow.
The gavel must slam down at the conclusion of a trial. Even if you or the defense attorney or the suspect do not consent to the verdict. All you can do is accept the blessings of the Goddess of Law. Or will you fight it and risk losing your badge?
I'll risk losing my badge, bitch! What do you think? Oh, that's too bad.
What's too bad, Southern boy? It seems you understand. Now then, guards, please proceed.
This is a very embarrassing voice to do, let me tell you. Dude, don't- yeah, Gumshoe, kick their asses. What are you doing? What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be on our side? You should listen to the new prosecutor in charge. Yeah, I don't want to work for you, pal. Look at Gumshoe's pose. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage here. It's useless to resist anymore. Detective Gumshoe, you are now under Mr. DeBest's authority. Oh, DeBest. But that's... Your Honor.
Yes, what is it?
This does not mean I have accepted your decision. We will meet again.
Certainly. I look forward to that day.
No, you do not. Let's go, Kay. Yeah! Let's go get that Burger King. Wait, don't forget. I'll be reporting today's events to that person. Well, it's a good thing I was so pro about it then, wasn't it? Man, poor Gumshoe. Oh my god, to be continued? I guess that's kind of a relief now. So I kind of get the feeling that all of this is definitely connected. They want Edgeworth out of the way for a reason, because they know that if he finds out, like, there's gotta be something... I wouldn't be surprised if the president was even in on it with the DIC at this point, or PIC, rather. Like, I don't know, maybe he studied up on the rules of stuff here, and he knew that, like, I would do something that wouldn't fly with him. So he set it up so that I would have to do that, and then now... We got a long way to go here, so it's way too early to be making assumptions. But next time on Investigations 2, we've been thrown off the case. Nothing left to do but go to Burger King.